certain injustice dead in the eye of time.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Baby Talk with Lynn. To have a new name in the new year, we will, I'll keep you posted on that. But my name is Lynn Clementi Hicks, and if you've been following along, you know that we've gone through quite a fertility and infertility journey this year. And we have definitely taken off in our fostering journey. We are going to become foster parents, hopefully in 2022. And I am very excited to share an update with you. Now, before we go too far, first of all, I want to say happy holidays, just in case I forget to say that later. I've done a lot of my wrapping. I've got all my presents in the background. Thought it would make a nice little, little backdrop over there. Bert and I have caught a cold. I know. I feel like this is every other week. I come on and I tell you that I'm sick. And I went today for a COVID test. It is not COVID. Go figure. It seems like tons of people are getting COVID right now and, asymptomatic. And here I am dying of a cold. I'm miserable today. Hot and cold and headache, cough and everything. And Bert's got the same thing. So he's making us some soup. I'm going to keep this short today. I'm going to give you a very exciting update, though. So hello, guys. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the hats. That is because I am cold, and then I am hot and cold and hot. And also my bangs were not cooperating today, so they're holding them in place. And I look so emo today. Perfect. That's always the look I'm going for. So, yeah. Oh, hello, Laura. Thanks for tuning in. Marcus, hello. Oh, that was a hi to Laura, but there's the one for me. Thank you guys for joining. And Mom and Dad, thanks so much. I can't wait to see you guys for Christmas. We've got a very nice weekend planned. Hopefully I'll be feeling better by then. And yeah, soup. Oh, I can't wait until do this. And then actually we're having ramen because I was like a little bit of, noodles and broth. Oh, it's going to be great. Thanks, Amy. Merry Christmas to you too. So guys, here's the exciting thing. Last Monday, if you tuned in, I shared with you that DCFS had called. They received our application to become foster parents. And the first step that they did was tell us basically what the next steps were going to be. That someone would be calling us to let us know how the approval process goes. And it's a long process. I got that second call, so this has happened since I saw you Monday. And that second call, they went over a bunch of the steps, which is going to be, we have to do a background check again. We have to get fingerprinted again. Even though we did this for Lydia Home, apparently it's not in the same system that DCFS uses. I don't understand, but this is what we need to do, and it's not that big of a deal. We're going to be going through our home inspection, which is the most exciting thing, which will be on January 3rd. So Monday, January 3rd, 2 weeks from today, our house needs to be done with the drywall so that we can show off our house and how safe and warm it is to welcome a child or children here in 2022. From the first phone call, they said once I get the second phone call, it kind of starts the timer that it's going to take. I believe they said 3 to 4 months. I'm going to give it up to 6 months just in case things, go a little slower than planned. So I would say hopefully by May or June this year, hopefully we'll have a placement in our home, a little child or children to care for. I am so excited. I can't wait. I am I sometimes just fantasize about, how that might go. And of course, nothing's ever going to go exactly how you fantasize, but it's really fun to think about. So we're also going to be going through, the home inspection, in case anybody is curious and what is involved in that. They're looking for hot water. They're looking for, they're going to measure the room or rooms where you plan to have the children stay. They're going to check for, oh gosh, I should have written them down in front of me. There's a few other things, but it's basics, they're just looking to make sure that it's a stable home. Oh, that it's structurally sound. And when I asked them, I'm like, hey, we're wrapping up this project, does it need to be completed? And they did say yes. So that's good to know. If you're doing any home projects, you want to make sure that they're done before the home inspection for your first foster home inspection. Okay. Next, they're going to be doing, I guess, like a real deep get to know you session separately for Bert and then for me. So this woman is going to come and she'll be in our home and spend 3 to 4 hours with us each. And she's like, I'm gonna get to know everything about you. So that's gonna be very interesting. I'm like, just watch my channel. I mean, you'll learn everything. I'm an open book over here. But it's gonna be good to go through that, and figure out, what kind of things are they asking us? Why are they asking them? And are we fit for this? And I really think we are, but I mean, nothing is for sure, right? That's one thing that 2021 has taught us. Nothing's for sure. And I mean that in our fertility journey, with everything we've gone through, we thought we'd be pregnant by now, but it did not happen. Yeah, Kim, you just made it. So the big update is that we're going to be doing our home inspection January 3rd. Oh my gosh, CK, I love this movie. So Instant Family. I recommend this movie. It's super duper cute and I do love it and I'm going to watch it again. And I hope I'm getting the name of this movie right, but there's another movie about fostering called Butter. And I also like that one a lot. That was a tearjerker for me as well. Yeah. Have some kale available in the bathroom. That's an inside joke with the streaming community, but very funny. CK, I like that. Oh, Laura, how do we make our ramen? Great question. Honestly, we take not the 99-cent packets of ramen noodles from the store, but they're slightly nicer ones. I don't know that it matters that much, but then we do a soft-boiled egg. We usually do a protein like pork or sometimes steak, but usually pork, and then we'll just put that on top. Sometimes we'll throw a few extra veggies in there. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's good for you, but it's good for the soul type of thing, especially when you're not feeling great. I'll have to have soup for Christmas dinner. I am really hoping that I am better before Christmas because, guys, we have 2 weeks to get our house done. So our living room still has... We're almost done with putting the mud on the wall, and then we need to do sanding and then painting. It's looking really good. Like if I just had to paint it today, I feel like no one else would notice, but I would notice. And then we're going to be putting up some wood accents around the poles and the sides. So we have to get that wood cut and stained. I don't think... Yeah, I want to have all the drywall and the painting done by this weekend so that the following weekend we... hopefully aren't scrambling at the last minute to get that wood up. So there's going to be some weeknight work nights. So after we get our home inspection, hopefully that goes well, and we do these one-on-one sessions with the caseworker, there's going to also be classes. And there are live ones that we attend on Zoom, and then there's also going to be videos that we have to watch. She was really, really funny. She was a very personable lady from DCFS. I really appreciated her. And she said, you can go to in-person classes, but they're in Gilbert, Illinois or somewhere that I don't even know where it is. She's like, so I'm just going to tell you not to do that. Don't even bother with in-person, which makes me feel better because with the amount of times I've gotten sick this season, I am ready to not see anybody for a while unless they're also completely clear of colds and being exposed to other people with colds because I'm tired of this. So this is really exciting. And one other thing, I've always been a big advocate for support groups, and we are starting to build our support system around this. We met our friend's friend. Our friend had tried to put us in touch with her friend a while ago, and we had put it off. I had talked about that and the resistance of doing that kind of a thing. But I finally met this woman, and she is incredible. I feel like I'm going to be support for her as much as she's going to be for me. So we're planning on actually getting together in the new year that first week. So I think on the 4th. So it'll be the day after our home inspection that we're actually going to go, maybe have a drink, coffee, or tea, maybe a beer, I'm not sure. And her and her wife are going to sit down with me and Bert and go through everything that they went through. And they've already given us, just in the few minutes that we talked about it, a lot of great tips. And I wouldn't say tips, but like a little bit of like the background of, they actually had a hard time with DCFS and went through a private agency, where we're having trouble with the private agency and we're having a much better experience with DCFS. So it'll be very interesting to compare notes, and then hopefully bring her in and maybe a couple other people into a support group, because the big thing she said was, I wish I had done what you're doing and tried to ask other people about it before we got involved. So it made me feel good that we're doing that, but it made me feel sad that, she doesn't have that support. So I'm ready to be it for her. So, okay. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, and I think it's time to probably wrap this up. I know I don't want to. We've got a good audience today, and I appreciate you guys tuning in to hear our update. I will do a few shout outs though. I want to say the friend in my support group for our IVF, our small group there, had her second beta today, and her numbers are climbing, and I'm just like super excited, and it gives me hope to see people having positive pregnancy beta results, and hopefully it'll stick. Hopefully it'll keep going, Also a shout out to Jackie and Jason. We went to their wedding on Saturday. We had a great time. We didn't know anybody there except for the bride and groom. We left making friends, and it was a lot of fun. And then on Friday, we had my work party, which was a blast, and Bert came out to that. We had a great dinner, probably too many to drink, and then somehow we recovered in time to go to a wedding on Saturday night. So, go figure. You'd think from all that, no wonder I have a cold, and I'm glad that it's just a cold, but I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from partying and even more exhausted from this cold. So I hope everybody here watching and everyone that you care about stays healthy this holiday season, and be safe out there. A lot of people are getting the COVID positive tests that are, had been vaccinated and even boosted. And just be careful out there. You just want to, take care of the ones that you love. I can't wait to hang out with you guys next Monday as we prepare for the new year. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And that's it. I think I'm going to wrap this up, okay? Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you next week. Hi, Kristen. I will definitely drink my water.